pretty lively one, and most of the incoming fire seemed to end up directed at the moderators and at CNBC. That was the one thing the candidates were unified on. The other kind of standout storyline is Florida Senator Marco Rubio and how he dressed down the man who helped him rise in politics, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, who's now running against him for the Republican presidential nomination. Rubio really shone in this debate. There's been a lot of questions about Bush, who has a huge amount raised a huge amount of money and has a large campaign staff, but has had to cut expenses in recent weeks. Rubio, meanwhile, is continuing to draw a lot of attention, as is another young Latino senator, Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who also really stood out on the stage. So both Donald Trump and Ben Carson, the two non-politicians who have been dominating the race so far, really kind of disappeared from the stage tonight. Carson had a couple of strong moments when he kind of, in his very mild manner, pushed back at some of the questions from the debate moderators, but both of them were notably very quiet and out of place. Trump, I don't think, attacked a single one of the other Republicans running for president, except a slight dig at Kasich at the beginning. That has to be a first. I mean, his entire shtick is built upon insulting his rivals, and he insulted almost none of them tonight. Rubio's campaign is very clearly happy, as are Cruz's people. Carly Fiorina and Chris Christie, the New Jersey governor, who's really been having a hard time taking off, also are fairly happy with how they did. They stood out fairly well on the stage. The Bush people are insisting they have a very kind of long-term, steady as the goes approach. They insist that the more they get him out there and the more he talks about the issues, the more people like him and will appreciate his experience. In the end, one of the sharpest exchanges in the debate wasn't between the candidates, but it was the candidates basically piling on the moderators of the debate and CNBC, claiming that they were asking gotcha questions, personal questions, questions not supported by the fact. They were treating Republicans much tougher than they were treating Hillary Clinton.